Hey guys, what's up? It's Alim from SpeakUpArena book summary. Once again we are back, and once again we will continue from where we left. We have already discussed about Calabab in the Temple of Knowledge with his 27 students, and starting the conversation with gold versus words of wisdom, and all the 27 people shouting for gold against words of wisdom, to which he says that you are fools. And then he starts with the story of Nomasir, who is Arkad's son, and who was called by Arkad one day and told that if you really want the wealth, you should earn it, you should be eligible, and that's why you should leave the palace, come back after 10 years so that you will be tested. If you are really eligible, you will be given my wealth, or else my wealth will go to the priest so that they can make a nice bargain for my afterlife. And I will give you two things: gold and words of wisdom, tablets of words of wisdom, clay tablets. And if you use it wisely, you will become successful. If not, you will be at a deep loss. And with this, Nomasir left the palace. So yes, from here we will continue. 10 years later, he did come back with his wife and 2 kids. A feast was arranged, and after the feast, they did set up the platform, and his parents were sitting on their seats. And yes, he was called. Nomasir and his kids stood in front of them, and then were told by Arkad to talk about their journey and the 10 years, how it worked. To which Nomasir told that my dad, I would like to tell you that you gave me 2 things, gold and tablets of clay, and those tablets were having the words of wisdom. I didn't pay attention to the words of wisdom, and that's why the gold was gone. And then later on, I paid attention when everything was lost. I paid attention to the words of wisdom, and then I became successful and reached wherever I am right now today in front of you. So in this first section, we are going to talk about this thing like gold, how he spent the gold, and then what he earned from the words of wisdom in 2 parts. We will discuss about the first section in today's session. So the gold, he told, the first time his gold slipped from his hands was when he was traveling. In the journey, he met a person who was having a beautiful horse, and he told that there is a nice horse race and in the city of Nineveh, and I will be just putting my horse, so if you can just bet, and you will become rich, you will earn nice numbers. To which he agreed, and they lost badly, and later on he got to know that this was fake, and this was a complete setup to just fool people, and he was doing these things from years. So he lost gold, and the next time, after a few years, he was going to have a bitter experience. And what was the experience? He met a person in the journey while he was traveling. He met a person who was son of a rich man, and he told that he has an opportunity to set up a shop, and the merchant was selling at a very nice price. They bought it, and that was a shop of glasses and all those stuffs, antiques type. And he told that you invest now, and I will get my money from Babylon, and then we can just grow our shops, we can just expand our business. He was a bit late until the stock just kept going down and down, and until the time come, he told that I do not want you as my partner. His son Nomasir told, and that was too late. Like, he was not having enough money, enough gold to buy the new stuffs, and that's why he just sold that shop at a very pitiful sum to an Israelite. And this was the second harsh experience, and this is not just done. After this, harsh days, bitter days were to come. He just sold his horse, he sold his slaves, he sold his robes, fine clothes. And why? So that he can just find a shelter, some place to live. And food on the table. So these were the tough days, but then, and he was very much depressed, but then he would just think that why my dad sent me, you know, his confidence in me, the words. He would just try to recollect and just gain more and more energy, to which his by listening to this, his mother just put her head down and just tears started falling. She cried, and this is it, what we get from this session. So, and in the next session we will talk about how he got benefited from the gold, not the gold, but the words of wisdom, which were more precious than the gold. And what we learn from this, there are so many things, boy, but then a couple, I would say, never trust upon a person whom you don't know, like you do not have that much knowledge with respect to the horse race. Like goddess of good luck is not going to the people like the table where of gambling. So do not bet in the horse race track. You may think that it will make you rich, but the other thing is like the chances of failing are too much. Second is like trusting a person whom you don't know that much. And not just that, it was not a nice plan, because there was not a nice strategy with respect to the investment in the shop, and ended up being a bad investment. So this is the second thing that we learn. And then, yes, bitter experiences. He was not having anything in savings and sold everything just to provide food for himself on the table. So this is what we learn, and in the next session we will continue from where we leave always. So till next time, take care, stay safe, bye bye.